Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Iran's supreme leader Mojtaba Khamenei has called for legal action against the United States and Israel over what he described as war crimes committed against Iran. In a message issued during Judiciary Week, Khamenei urged Iranian authorities to pursue the matter in both domestic and international courts. He also called for judicial reforms, saying the public should see practical improvements in justice, transparency, and anti-corruption efforts. Khamenei added that a stronger judiciary would help reinforce public confidence in Iran's legal system. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says the Strait of Hormuz will remain under Iran's full oversight during the next 30 days, as efforts continue to implement the memorandum of understanding signed with the United States. Speaking during a visit to Iraq, Araghchi said Iran has briefed regional partners on the agreement and stressed that any unilateral action or outside intervention in the strategic waterway could delay its full reopening and increase regional tensions. Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq held a telephone conversation with Bahraini Foreign Minister Abdulatif bin Rashid Al Zayani to discuss the evolving security situation in the Middle East. The call followed Bahrain's announcement that it had intercepted several missiles and drones launched from Iran. During the conversation, Dar reaffirmed Pakistan's support for dialogue and diplomatic efforts to maintain regional peace and stability following the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding between the United States and Iran. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, says it launched ballistic missile and drone attacks on U.S. military targets in Bahrain and Kuwait, calling the strikes retaliation for recent U.S. attacks on Iranian territory. Iranian state media said the operation targeted Ali al-Salem Air Base in Kuwait and the U.S. Fifth Fleet headquarters in Bahrain. A U.S. official said there were no reports of casualties or significant damage. The United States responded with a second consecutive night of strikes on Iranian military infrastructure, saying the attacks targeted surveillance systems, air defenses, drone facilities, and mine-laying capabilities after an alleged Iranian attack on a commercial tanker in the Strait of Hormuz. The latest exchanges have heightened tensions and raised fresh doubts over the fragile ceasefire established under the June 17th Memorandum of Understanding between Washington and Tehran. U.S. Ambassador to the UN Mike Waltz has said that Washington will continue targeting Iran's military infrastructure if Tehran threatens shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. Talking to a news channel, Waltz said President Donald Trump remains open to diplomacy, but warned that the president's patience isn't going to last forever. The death toll from twin earthquakes that struck Venezuela's northern coast has risen to 1,430, with more than 51,000 people still missing as rescue teams race to find survivors. Authorities have restricted access to the disaster zone in La Guaira, saying traffic was hampering emergency operations. More than 3,300 people have been injured, while only 243 survivors have been pulled from the rubble so far. The UN estimates the quakes caused up to $8.7 billion in damage and could affect nearly 6.8 million people. Rescue officials warn hopes of finding more survivors are fading as the critical 72-hour window comes to an end. 11 skydivers have been killed after a small plane crashed in northeastern France. Authorities say the aircraft belonged to a parachuting school and went down near a shopping center after reportedly suffering damage. The pilot, 5 students and 5 instructors, were killed in the unfortunate incident. According to reports, half of the skydivers who died were nurses, while relatives of the victims were also present at the airfield when the crash happened. A record-breaking heatwave continues to grip Europe, with temperatures expected to reach 40 degrees Celsius in several regions as extreme weather spreads across the continent. French health authorities say the heatwave has already caused around 1,000 excess deaths, with most victims reported to be elderly. Officials have warned the death toll is likely to rise as more data becomes available from hospitals, care facilities, and private homes. Authorities across Europe are urging residents to take precautions as heat alerts remain in effect. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.